Hey there. Does the idea of possibly changing careers as an educator just freak you out? Give you the heebie-jeebies? And it's not like you've just seen a Halloween ghost. Yeah, I know. Because you've been in education, you know the routine, you know your subject matter, and you have your place in your school community. And so even though those thoughts here in mid-October, you're thinking, I don't know if I can keep this up till the end of, the end of the school year, or I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know. All those things that, and you start thinking about, well, maybe something would be better, but yet that thought of stepping into something that's so very different just basically stops you in your tracks. So, first of all, I want you to know you're not alone. This is normal. Anyone who's considering a change in whatever field is going to feel some of this anxiety when they think about going into the unknown. But there are ways to handle it, and that's what I'm here to share in this post. First of all, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Catherine Walters, and I'm a soul alignment expert. And I help educators who feel burned out or unfulfilled in their role in education to reconnect and rediscover what are their passions, what lights them up from the inside out, whether that's inside or outside of education. So, when you're thinking, like, what can I do, even now, starting now, to make that pathway into the unknown clearer and brighter instead of looking like a path into the dark, dark woods without a compass or a GPS or a flashlight. So, here are some of the things I recommend to my clients, and certainly things I've done for myself. And I have made many moves and changes in career and everywhere else. And so, the first thing is to be curious. Yes, be curious and also self aware. The two kind of go together because it's like even in your role in education, I would bet that there are some aspects of your position that you absolutely love and can't see yourself not, doing. Okay, so first look at that. The second thing with that awareness is to start noticing, like, what are the YouTube channels that you always visit? Or what are your Google searches about? Or when somebody's having a conversation, you hear them talking about some work or project or something, and your ear is going right over there. You're listening, you want to know more about it. Notice what those things are, and also look at what are your hobbies? What do you love already that you know? There's that information about yourself, and gaining information is really super important, and that starts to light the way. The second thing is to have an experiment mindset. In education and many other fields as well, we want to do it right. We want to do it perfectly. And yet sometimes it takes a bit of experimentation to like kind of figure things out. And it's never wasted. Anything we learn is never wasted. And so you can experiment and try things out by maybe you take a class, whether that's in person or online, and get to know about a field that you were always curious about. Or maybe you have conversations, you interview people who are already in that field and find out more about it and what they love about it and what the pluses and the minuses of that. And then the third thing, if possible, volunteer. Volunteering is a great way because you get to know the behind the scenes inside outs of something without really making a full on, like, career change commitment. And of course, that can also help if you do that. Okay, so then the third thing is to surround yourself with support. Yeah, we're not meant to do things alone. We're social beings. And when we're going out on, like, a thin path or on a limb that is some unknown territory, it really, really helps to feel supported, to have people that have your back, that are on your side, that believe in you. And they see your potential, see what you're made of, and that they just know without any doubt that you can do this, that you've got this. Because there are times when you're going out into the unknown that you're not quite so sure you do. And so whether it's your bestest teaching buddy or a counselor or guidance, someone else at your school that you know, really respect, or even an administrator that, you know, has a vested interest in you. It could have been a mentor from college or an advisor such as myself, so that, you know, we do this, we see the potential in people, and we're able to see that in you even when you can't. So these three things are key to shining the light on this unknown dark pathway and brightening it up. And the thing is that as you take a small step and you start noticing things that, you know, you love, and then you take another step and another step, the path starts to brighten, it starts to widen, and the universe will also be on your side, and it will bring you opportunities and people, connections that wouldn't be there otherwise. But because you're showing an interest in this, that the universe is there to support you, and it will. And it's possible. So I encourage to not let yourself be freaked out like you might be a haunted house, but instead to really embrace and allow yourself the opportunity to step into the unknown, feeling supported and having as much information as you can, because you, as an educator, you know, information is power. And for anyone who is looking for some guidance or some support, even just to explore the possibilities of this, then know I'm happy to talk with you. So there's a link to have a call with me, or go to my website at katherinefwalters.com and check out the free materials that are there for you. Love and blessings until I see you again. Namaste.